Thomas, the tank engine, was very proud of himself. "I am a really useful engine," he would boast to the others. "My paint is a sensible blue, and I do important work all day long." One morning, a new engine arrived. He was a shunter, small and strong like Thomas. But his paint was quite unlike any other engine on the island of Sodor. It was a beautiful, shiny pink. "Phew," said Thomas as he puffed past. "What a ridiculous color! An engine should be blue or red or green, but never pink. What if someone mistook you for a piece of candy?" The new engine, whose name was Boyd, didn't say anything. He just looked sad and puffed away to get on with his work. The other engines tried to ignore Thomas's teasing, but Thomas couldn't stop. "Pinky, Pinky," he would whistle whenever he saw Boyd. "Are you going to do a useful job, or sit there looking pretty?" Boyd still said nothing, but his driver was cross. "It doesn't matter what color his paint is, Thomas," he said. "What matters is that he's a good engine." That afternoon, Thomas had to take some heavy trucks along the Fenland track. There was a long, muddy line, and the storm had made it even worse. Thomas was in a hurry to prove how clever he was. "I'll be back before Boyd has even polished his paintwork," he puffed to himself. But as he hurried, his wheels began to slip. The mud was thick and slimy. Thomas's wheels spun faster and faster, but his chain stayed still. "Help! Help!" he whistled, but no one could hear him over the wind and the rain. Thomas was stuck, and he was very, very scared. Meanwhile, Boyd was shunting trucks in the yard when he saw a flash of blue far away on the Fenland line. He heard a faint whistle in the wind. That sounded like Thomas. "Thomas is in trouble," Boyd said to his driver. Without another word, he puffed as fast as he could. When he reached the Fenland, he found Thomas sunk deep in the mud. "Oh, Boyd, I'm sorry. I'm so very, very sorry," cried Thomas, tears of fright and shame mixing with the rain on his face. "Never mind that now," said Boyd. He coupled up to Thomas's front and pulled with all his strength. His wheels spun, but they held. With a great heave, he pulled Thomas free from the mud. Back at the sheds, Thomas was cleaned up. He looked at Boyd, whose shiny pink paint was now covered in mud and splashes from the grime from the rescue. The fat controller arrived. He looked at Boyd, then at Thomas. "Boyd has told me what happens," he said. "He is a very brave engine." He turned to Thomas. "You were very rude, Thomas. You judged Boyd by his color, but when you were in trouble, he showed you what a truly useful engine he is. Remember, a brave heart is worth far more than a coat of paint." Thomas looked at Boyd, who was smiling at him, his pink paint glowing even through the mud. "Thank you, Boyd," he said quietly. "You're a really useful engine, the bravest engine I know." From that day on, Thomas never again made fun of Boyd's shiny pink paint.